Hello! What's up, guys? It's the Normies back to watch more Community. Season 1, Episode 14, Interpretive Dance. We're getting funky. We're getting funky today.
Have you guys done interpretive dance before?
I don't know if I did.
At the Red Room.
You know, I didn't do interpretive dance, but I did take drama classes in high school, and there was this one class I remember where it was an improv exercise, and we did some dancing there, but no actual.
Is interpretive dancing like when people you just do whatever? And
I think
it's
so.
just like you just
it's like the abstract,
it's almost like meditative, like out of body experience because you just move with whatever your body naturally tells you to.
Oh man, there was this movie that had Pink and Mark Ruffalo, and it was about sex addiction.
Pink?
Yeah, Pink.
And Mark Ruffalo, huh?
And another actor that I can't remember the name of, but he's pretty famous too. But it was about like sex addiction, but they did like interpretive dance in that movie too.
Well, interesting. I'm sure this will be wildly about none of those things. 'Cause the last episode I edited was Introduction to Statistics, and after I edited, I was like, "What did that have anything to do with?" Some of them don't have anything to do unless you connect it very loosely. That was the Halloween episode, the Batman episode. So how was that statistics?
Yeah,
it's funny. And then little other things I pick up on when we rewatch. Do you remember when Pierce was dressed up as the Beastmaster?
Yes.
For Halloween, we were just asking is that a real movie? And someone was like, yes, it's a real movie. You should never watch it. I
Is this the poor man's Conan?
the Beastmaster.
It does look like his outfit that he actually brought to the main guy on the cover on IMDb.
Oh my god.
But
yeah,
anyway,
I'm excited that we're continuing with this past the wheel.
So am I. We're going off wheel, folks, because
we're going off the wheel.
Woo! Going off the wheel. Show that will put me in a good mood. Yeah, let's do this.
We're going off the wheel. We're getting interpretive.
Yeah, we're getting This is interpretive reaction.
We're gonna be dancing.
Let's not react. Let's have them interpret our reaction.
I'd like to have a preliminary powwow or preliminary.
Nice camera.
Yeah, that was a cool shot.
I have a regular class at that time. It's like math or other regular classes.
Yeah, I have something important. Nominate Pierce. Where is he? I have not seen him around all day. I haven't either.
Well, does anyone call him?
I did, several times actually, but he never returned my calls.
Oh no.
Oh, the last thing I said to him was suck it.
Me too.
Good morning.
Oh!
You thought I was dead, didn't you?
I did.
You people have any idea how masculine that is? You know, when I was 30, people used to wish that I was dead to my face. That's called respect.
Who is the lucky brunette?
Last name Beeswax, first name Nunia. Oh, my third weapons biracial. She would know it was hers.
Jeff, you're sleeping with a woman you already slept with?
Can't I be the friend of the group whose trademark is...
It's such a shock.
We have an agreement to keep it low-key. That's ridiculous. Obviously, it's a guy. You're wrong, Pierce. It's two guys. Sometimes I do wish you were dead. Thank you.
It's the short one.
We should make one of those things.
Oh man, I used to make those all the time.
What's your future wife gonna be like?
Yep, that's what I was just saying.
What's going on here after 4:30? Interpretive dance.
Sorry, I'm late.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, I don't date students, even if you are no longer in my statistics class.
Oh, that's why it was called. Wow, I happened to just bring that up. Oh, that's who it is?
Oh yeah, they did hook up. No, wait, did they?
No, she just gave her a little peck. She asked him if she was like...
They were about to, and then he went and helped Pierce.
She was like, are you a court-appointed guardian for these people?
Hey, midterms and whatever.
Is Professor Slater? There's that transcript.
Hopefully I'm not interrupting.
You know, we laugh. But the fact is, student-teacher relationships do happen, and they are a magnet for lawsuits, so we do stay vigilant. In fact, physically attractive students and faculty are actually placed on a watch list and are ranked by their potential to incite fraternization.
You rank people by
Two people of your rankings in this small room with this type of lighting and his upper body and what her heels and hemline are doing to enhance what already quite a few favors from God. It's all the more important to keep it tasteful.
Oh, one more thing. No?
I think he might have ruined
It's dead.
Aww.
Quite a few things.
Wonderful. Especially you, Troy.
Thank you, Madam Leclerc.
What happened to football?
Lester, Coach told me it would help with my coordination, and I fell in love with it in a very straight way.
I should have never dismissed you as a shallow job. Then again, we haven't really spent that much time together.
That's because you don't play football or have fun.
I have fun tap dancing. I started last semester too.
Nobody can know about this.
Troy, look at how much time and energy we're putting into hiding something that we're passionate about.
I am spending a lot of money on breakaway clothing. Man, I don't know. Let me think about it. Okay.
Would you come to my office? We never finished our intercourse.
As soon as we touch, the blinds will open and 6 annoying but lovable misfits be staring at us.
What are the odds?
Pretty high.
And
No, that's so bad.
Hey, could you open the back door?
hilarious.
Well,
Annoying but lovable misfits.
Well, Jeff X is sort of the dad of the group, so emotionally this is kind of like being told that you're a new mom.
Like, you know it's nothing like that.
Need this to be our little secret. Everyone understand that?
I should get going.
Oh.
Hi.
Knocking down the barriers between students and teachers. It's like Rosa Parks.
I don't think it's like that.
No, it's just like that.
I feel like you need to explain it. It's not just like that.
Hey everybody, speaking of secrets, Troy and I have something that we would like to announce.
Annie.
Have been taking a tap class.
That's funny.
Well, you're not a typically vulnerable or feminine person, and the act of dancing is considered both vulnerable and feminine.
Cool, but even when Jerry Rice went on Dancing with the Stars.
Jerry Rice? Oh, I'd like to.
My secret? I knew Britta's secret. Yeah, I saw her in her dance outfit, and she looked ridiculous.
Just got word of your relationship with Professor Slater. I'd like to see both of you in my office in half an hour.
What the? None of you left the room. How is that even possible?
For one thing, it's all over Twitter.
I'm dropping the class.
Oh my God, how can you do this to me? I'm so disappointed in you.
Hey, you don't get to talk to me like that. You are not Shirley. And Shirley's not my mom. I've got way more to lose getting up on that stage because I'm a man.
Well, guess what? A real man doesn't bail on his friends or on himself. You're a dancer, Troy. It's who you are.
Not anymore. Excuse me.
he would.
I had a feeling he was going to do something like that.
We can talk about anything. Politics, medicine, Jeff.
Okay. Did you hear that the
Pot
nephew
stir.
made him a better person because you always called him on his stuff?
All this time you've been warming him up and stirring in sweetener and making him just right. And sure, you weren't ready to take a sip yet, but that didn't mean you want somebody to snatch him off the counter and guzzle him down right in front of you.
Really? I did not. Only thing keeping them going was the thrill of the secrecy, and now that it is out, it is over. Believe me.
What part of being a single white slacker makes you people so jaded?
Oh, you people? What do you mean, you people? I cannot believe I got to say that.
It's the little things, isn't it?
Out there. I'm just going to talk you through this teacher-student relationship form, and then...
Yeah, it's over.
And you know what? It doesn't bother me. I'm happy.
Sweet. How long have you been doing it? Oh, this. Dating.
A few weeks.
And how long have you been doing it?
We don't have to answer that.
Oh, it.
Now, might you ever consider spending the night with a third person?
That's not on there.
Wow, it's on there.
Just exploring your options, obviously. No agenda. Would you describe yourself as boyfriend and girlfriend?
Yes. What? How would you describe me?
The best friend ever.
Turn into couple counsel.
See you around.
Ciao.
I'll get the breakup form.
You guys.
I'm afraid of commitment.
How original.
Look, the biggest truths aren't original. It's Jim Belushi. Its job isn't to blow our minds. It's to be within reach.
Dude, unless there's something I need to know about the lunch lady or that blonde in your Spanish class with the infinite supply of leather jackets. Party, statistically speaking, most people would call us more than pals.
Statistics.
It's the Jim Belushi of sexual commitments. It barely means anything, and it grows on what's there over time.
But that guy's really taking a pounding in this conversation. I really liked what we were doing. And if the ratio of work to pleasure can really stay at that same level, I don't care what it's called.
Hell yeah.
So they're official.
Yep.
She is really hot.
Nice.
Oh, that's a big secret there.
It was about a teacher too.
She's his girlfriend now. Can't wait till he hears about it.
Oh, he knows. They even had to file paperwork with the dean. It's pretty serious. A little Jeff screwing up.
Britta.
Oh, she just threw her off her performance.
Yep.
Troy's
Her
gonna,
mojo's
Troy's
totally
gonna
off.
have to come save her.
Yep.
Oh
yep.
shit.
It's gonna be a quintessential Greendale experience.
Well, this is already ridiculous.
Which one is Britta?
I don't think she's there yet. Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
Is she a water pot or a tea kettle? Do you think the flowers are dying from the tea?
Reactions.
Pierce is a leg.
Oh no. So she does give a fuck. Sure, you little pot stirrer. She stirred her pot. The tapping's off.
She's just doing the same thing.
Pour.
Water it.
So embarrassing.
Pierce is such a dick.
What happened?
There we go.
Plot twist.
Plot twist.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Annie.
She hit the piano player.
They're good.
That's what I was waiting for the coach.
Culturally, it's unacceptable. It's magical dynamite.
What? Oh my god.
Pierce is fucking too
It's like doesn't match with the vibe at all.
Really cool.
Thank you.
No, thank you. I mean, you look so pathetic. You made going up there the most masculine option.
Well, what you did up there really took guts. I'm impressed.
Thanks, Pierce.
Yeah, and such a creative way to tell the world you're gay.
I mean, if I can handle having a girl for a friend, who's to say I'm not ready for a girlfriend?
Makes perfect
Makes
sense.
sense.
Break a leg. Flowers.
Yeah, that's what people do, right? I was gonna throw them up on stage, but I thought that might catch fire.
No, this is good. You can.
Bob it. I knew he already knew. The camera work has actually been this episode specifically has turned up a notch. Like that was one shot from Britta and Jeff to the not bad.
5 letters, Broadway musical.
Annie.
6 letters, to puncture.
Pierce.
A water filter that starts with B.
Britta.
Helen of...
Troy.
You're good. Thank you. Never even heard that last one. All right, one of the 2 brother actors, Bridges. 4 letters. No. Bridges.
Come on, guys. Can't you see the pattern there? Can you see it? It's Bo. Bo Bridges. These are all the things you can see on TV. Except for Pierce. That's a misdirect.
Oh. I love Mr. X.
I love the Big Lebowski.
Jeff Bridges. Jeff Bridges and Big Lebowski. All right. Space.
Oh, you might have to wait for it to play and then.
Community.
What the?
What'd you guys think?
That was good. That was more on the. I felt like that was more on the heartfelt side than the ha-ha side. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't one of the funnier episodes, but it's still a good episode.
Yeah, it was the most like out of all the Community episodes. I think it focused a lot on Jeff and his relationship woes. And,
Yeah.
and besides Troy and Britta getting along, that was kind of funny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
they
was
never
cool.
had any screen time together really.
Yeah, that was cool.
I wonder if, like, we went back, like, would we see Troy actually wearing breakaway clothing? Like in the last episodes.
I don't know if when they decided to like do that with his character, but I'm kind of glad they're doing more things with him or with everybody. You know what I mean? Because I've heard this show goes to weird places, so I'm just waiting.
We haven't had too many Annie episodes though. Annie or Pierce or Abed. I feel like
It's been a while since they focused maybe a little like on like solely on Abed and like Annie and them. I think Jeff is like the main character, so he always gets most of the bulk of the story.
Hefe and Hefe.
But oh yeah, Shirley. I heard that actress actually hangs out with the actress that plays Donna on Parks and Rec.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God. I wanna hang out with them.
They're actually the ones that came up with Treat Yourself.
I wanna hang
And
out with
they
them.
used it for
That's
Parks and Rec.
hilarious.
Yeah, so that's pretty funny.
That's
Treat
hilarious.
myself.
Treat yourself.
Apparently, it's like on a Comic-Con panel. People said we should check it out.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
But yeah, all around a well-rounded episode. I'm kind of appreciating growing with the characters and seeing where they're going. Like,
And the camera work was a lot better.
yeah,
They're getting creative with their
little twirly, and crane shots and shit. Annie's still jealous a little bit, like in the audience. She's like,
It was my favorite.
that was.
We have something to tell you. And she was like,
Sorry, not that. Calm down.
oh, that's funny. Poor Annie. I wonder if she'll ever get with Troy. I'm kind of curious to see where these relationships.
So is Troy still unaware that she likes him?
I think so. I think he's completely unaware. And Britta clearly likes Jeff now. I mean, she's always. Have they given us an example of her actually liking him until now?
well, Shirley told Jeff that Britta had a sex dream about him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's about it.
I think it might have stayed subconscious for her, but Shirley did stir the pot, so I think it's on the surface now.
It's exactly what Shirley said. What analogy did she use? Like
Exactly
You
that.
want to
She's
go,
like-
but every once in a while,
You
want to
didn't
sit
want
on the
someone to
couch.
come by and guzzle it down.
Right in front of you.
The coffee
Yeah.
Guzzle them down
with the
right
sweeter in it.
Stirring it. Nice and
So I don't think it would have affected Britta to know that they were official if Shirley hadn't. I mean, like it would have been subconscious for her. It would, but like since Shirley like stirred the pot now,
Yeah.
it's definitely.
And as a random throwaway line / joke, the whole thing about I forget what person they were using, Jim Belushi or something.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like just
that
because
was
it's the truth doesn't mean like just because it's not surprising doesn't mean it's the truth. Like you know what I mean? She was like, how cliche, but well, the truth isn't always original. You know what I mean? It's just it's funny.
That was a good line.
Yeah, people are always.
Because it is true. Because I mean, most people do end up having like similar problems. So
Yeah,
it's
like
just-
statistically, like it's funny. The people are in the same category, but if you want to be like, you shouldn't go out of your way to try to be different, even if you're a part of
You know,
a statistic.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, and like in the Czech Republic we don't have like, if you like hook up with someone, then you like sort of continue doing that, and it's kind of assumed that you are
Dating.
a couple and you're dating. Like you don't have to like have that conversation where you're like, are we like dating or are we
Yeah.
just like, you know?
Yeah, it's different for different people
It's-
here.
Yeah. So every time, well, when I came here, I had like most of my friends were like other au pairs, you know, and from different countries, and the Czech au pairs were always just like, I'm seeing this guy. And then like, you know, shit goes wrong because they realize that this guy is not like exclusive with them, you know, and so
Yeah.
they're always like upset and hysterical, and I was just like,
That's
weird.
interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
Culture shock.
Interesting
So many
cultural
different
difference
ways.
there.
Yeah, dating is very different here than it's everywhere. We like to think we're in like the modern era of dating, but even here, like this when did the show come out? Like before Tinder and all that.
Oh,
And
yeah,
stuff.
definitely, yeah.
They just mentioned Twitter in this episode. It's funny because that one episode where they took the picture of that poem that dude sent in Britta.
Yeah.
I'm
like I was like,
surprised.
oh, it's a little dated, but
But did you
it's
see
getting-
Pierce's phone? I'm surprised he's got Twitter on it.
Yeah, he's got a little
It was
BlackBerry.
BlackBerry.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's when Blackberries were happening.
Once the iPhones comes out, we're gonna be like, okay, now we're in the smartphone generation. But all right. I think I don't know. I don't have really anything else to discuss about.
It was a good episode.
It was a solid one.
was
Not
a
my
dandy
favorite,
episode.
but a solid one.
Yeah.
Now we'll see you guys in the next community. Yep.
Peace.
Hit the like button.
Right
Bye.
down here.
Peace out.
That was a lore drop episode.
That was a lore drop AF episode. Some fancy camera work. Some camera shenanigans. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us and watching Community Season 1, Episode 14. You can check out more episodes of Community up on Early Access for patrons. Big shout out to our super patrons, Luis, Joe Mags, Abel, John, Toy Soldier, Amanda D, and Penguin Squad. We'll see you guys next week for another Community episode. Thanks again.